Hey, Janet. Let me see. I gotta kind of adjusting. Malibu's sucking the light out of the room, so I gotta kind of wait till she settles in somewhere. So yeah, had one plan. We got another plan because Samantha was coming, but she's not going to be here till later. So my plan for what I was going to do with her changed everything. So yeah, so we're gonna maybe do another collage. Hi, Annette. I know, baby. I know. I know you want all the attention, all the attention. I need to move on. I had all these paints out for her. I see you. And now she's not going to be here, but anyway. Well, she's going to I don't know what time she's going to be here. She's going to be here sometime today. Let's see. Kat, Pamela, CK, Brooke with an E, Charmaine. Oh, baby, you're gonna have to get down in a minute. Hi, Marsh. How's everything going? How's the little one? How's the missus? Hope everything's. How the chickens? I think it was your mom that reposted something about skinning some chickens or something, and I commented. I think it was your mom, and I said, I hope that's not one of Marcia's chickens. Hi, Leona. Let's see. Shelly, Whitney, Debbie Bruce. I see you, baby. Yes, you are just so cute and adorable, aren't you? Let's see. Laverne. Who else am I missing? So, hope everybody had a good weekend. Got my lemon water here, my squeaky chair. Let's see if I can make it squeak there. My squeaky chair, my cat. So yeah, let's see. Zen Jin, Tori. Let's see who else am I missing. Just for crafts and giggles. Let's see. So thanks everybody for being here. Thanks to the lurkers up in the balcony. And it's not our chicken. uh, let's see. Silgy. Who else am I missing? Shelly. Anyway, I feel a sneeze coming on. She's stirring up the fur. So anyway, we'll let her sit here for another minute or two. Yeah, so Samantha is coming over today, but she said I'll try to, she was going to come over yesterday and then something happened, she couldn't come over. So she's coming over today, and but I don't know what time exactly. So she said I'll try to be there before the stream ends. So yeah, maybe she'll be here before the stream ends. But so anyway, I was gonna do the Jelly Plate magazine image transfers because she likes to do that. But since she's not going to be here, I'm not going to do that because the only reason I do that is because of her. So let me get another sip of my water here. So since she's not going to be here, I got all my old Lucas paints out. And sorry, guys. I think I'll have to go get me a. All right, you're going to have to get down, baby. I have to go get me a Fig Newton or something. Hang on. I'll be right back. My voice has got going to be cracking. I try to remember to bring something up to get my voice going because I don't talk until I get here. And, but you know, there's a lot to do to get ready for a stream. Let's see. Oh, it's CB. Okay, CB. How did you enjoy Patty's retreat? I did see you at the retreat. Xandra or Patty, I forget who posted the video. So it was good to see you, CB. I hope you had a good time. Hi, sister. Morning. Hi, Judy. So yes, I'm eating a fig Newton with my lemon water. So, and we'll see if Samantha shows up before the end of the stream. So I really need to move all these out of the way. I've got them all out for her. I hardly ever use my Lucas paints, but because she was going to be here to do image transfer, magazine transfers, I pulled them all out. And now I don't even think she's going to be here. Well, she might be here in time for the stream, but I'm going to start a different project. So let's see. I guess I've said hi to everybody. Have I said hi to everybody so far? Anyway, I did do. I pulled all the different. Well, I've given some away, but here's the ones I have left. I did redo the coffee one. I forgot who it was that suggested a donut in the middle. So I redid this one with the donut in the middle and a bunch of little coffee beans in there. So this is the one we did last week. And I have a couple other ones that I just started. There's not really anything done with these yet except some backgrounds. Well, I did glue that one bird scene on there, but so I haven't really done anything with those. I did varnish. I varnished, well, y'all saw me, I think, do this last week, and I varnished that one. Here's another one that's just got nothing going on it yet. Here's the first little one that I did. These are 6.5 inches. Hi, Vale. Hi, Hermie. So yeah, so these are some of the smaller ones that I've been doing. And then I have done a few of this size. And these are 10 inches. And I painted all the background there to kind of look corally or something undersea. Although I just like that little doll. I just came across it while we were flipping through stuff and I just liked it. Let's see. So these are the ones that I've done so far, the large ones. These are 14, and I got a new one to show y'all. I posted it on Instagram yesterday, and I actually made it for Samantha. Not this one. But anyway, so these are some of the ones that I've already posted. 14-inch, and they're just wood. They're wood. Here, let me get this one. They're these wood discs. I get them at Hobby Lobby. And I wait till they go on sale for 40% off. They're not that expensive. They come 6 in a pack. And thanks, Shelly. So there's this one and this one. This one I worked on stream a couple weeks ago, two, maybe 3 weeks ago. I lose track of time when I'm doing this stuff. So, but I did this one, added a lot of little extra wave foamy things going on there. So I really like this one. Here's the Egyptian one. And thanks, Debbie. And good morning, by the way. Anybody else I missed? So I really like this Egyptian one too. I hope let me see. Let me grab the light there. I have to readjust it since Malibu. Then this one, I really like this one. The medieval with the space shuttle coming through the door there. I really like this one too. And this one has a silver edge. And then I made one for Samantha. So when she gets here, she does not know I made it for her. But I did make her one. So I made this one. And I made this one for her. she's all into the reading now and in the book tubes and all that. So I made this one, and I did a stencil around the edge with gold. I really like the way that looks. So I think I'm going to do that again, but I think we're going to do birds. I think we're going to do birds with maybe some flowers. So I'm going to do a bird one today because we're not doing the image transfer because Samantha's not here. So I really like the way this one turned out too. Let's see. So yeah, and it's funny, CBs, and I had thought of that some years ago. I came across one of my old Facebook memories, and it was one of these that I had done 9 years ago. And when I had done it, I think I did it on stream, and I'd mentioned making a clock out of it, but um, yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna, I'll put a clock in there if I want. I don't know. Yeah, have a big clock thing and numbers going. I don't know. So, but I did think about it back then when I'd done that first one, and it popped up on my Facebook memories. So, but I just kind of like them like this. Hi, Kimberly, Vol. Who else am I missing? Marguerite. So anybody else coming in I miss? Mama 4. So yeah, I made this one for Samantha, and I really like it. So I think what we're going to do is, I haven't done a bird one yet. So I think, so what I have is I just have this one that's painted white. That way I just kind of keep it handy to lay everything out. And then I don't know what color I'm going to paint yet in the backgrounds, but I keep one out just to lay things out. Let me see if I can might have to move that paint out of the way because it's really distracting me. There we go. All right, let's brighten this back up. And maybe we'll zoom in. That'll probably help. Ooh, that's close. Well, maybe it's okay. It's going to flash out for a little bit because of the disc here, but let's turn that back down. There we go. Maybe that's good. All right. You're always constantly adjusting the light when you stream. Hi, Ann Makes. Okay. Hope everything goes well for you, Ann. Keep us posted. Keep you in our prayers that everything goes well for you. I think Sista's recovering. A simple plate stand would be, a plate stand. See, I didn't even think about a plate stand, Sista. That's awesome. A plate stand would be good. I didn't even think, they were real popular for a long time. Plates on the plate stand. I didn't even think about that. I'll have to tell Samantha. She'll probably want to just put one of those little Velcro, what are they called? The sticky stuff that you put on the back and that goes to the wall that doesn't hurt the wall. Release things, those little release tabs. She'll probably just use one of those. But yeah, a plate thing. Yeah, that's awesome idea. I don't have any because I don't have too many. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of tchotchkes around the house. No, baby, you're gonna have to sit down there now. I made you a little bed. So, and see, the light's already gone again. All right, so let's see if we pull some stuff out here. I got some birds, some Collage Suit flower power. I don't know. Does it look too close to you guys? It seems, no. You have to come down, baby, especially since I start gluing. You already have a glue spot on your back. I mean, a matte medium spot on your back that I can't cut out because it's too close to your skin. Hi, Ruth. So I don't know. I thought maybe birds. I haven't done a bird, large bird one there. Now see, it got the light back now. We'll see what happens. So, and I've cut into these. Here's some birds right here I've already cut out from another something. But let's see here. Let's just dig through. Let's see what we got. I don't know what kind of background I want. Do I want a jelly-plated paper background? Do I want, I don't know yet. I haven't. This was last minute because Samantha Yeah. I had another plan for today. All right, let's see. I thought about maybe a color book, and then I said, no, let's just go ahead and keep working on these discs since I've been making them. Let's see. So good morning, everybody. Thanks, Leona. Let's see. I like this bird. I don't know. Do I want a bunch of birds? I take that back. I did do a bird collage for Logan. I've not posted that. I made it for him. I sent it out to him in LA. But it's the quirky birds, all the quirky collage soup birds. I made him a I kind of like that up there. I made him a funny collage with the quirky birds. And I think we can have some branches coming through here. Can have some kind of popping off the edge there. I don't know. I'm kind of liking something like that. I don't know if I want music sheets, songbirds. Hi, Lena. So yeah, I'm just gonna flip through here and see what we can find. Think about it. Anybody else has any idea what you'd like to do today? Oh, I kind of like that one too. It's facing the right way. I think I might pull this one because I want a couple facing in, one facing out, then have a central one maybe. Maybe we'll do some stenciling in there. Because I did like the way the stencil, see how I did the stencil on this one? I really did like this gold stenciling around the edge. So, yeah. Probably go with this. Let's just cut it down a little here. I'll paint in branches wherever I want the branches. Let's just kind of cut it down a little bit till we get ready to decide. Let's see. We have herons in our area. You never want to park under their nest. It's like someone dumped a can of paint on your car. I'm sure there's a few, especially like beach birds out at the beach. Beach birds, the ones seagulls and stuff like that. Yeah. Stuff. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Happy Monday. Yeah. Let's see. It's kind of like this little one too. That could be kind of back over in here maybe. Back in there. Well, you can't see. I'm so zoomed in. That. This would be good in the very, very background, maybe. No, I'm going to do something else in the background. All right, so there we got some birds. Let's see about getting some flowers. And I don't know if I want jelly-plated papers in the background. I'm going to do some stenciling. So I have two of these because I have gone through this book. It's really almost used up. But I think this will be enough birds. All right, let's see. This is rapidly turning to the movie The Birds. Yeah, should I put Tippi Hedren in here? Alfred Hitchcock? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? An Alfred Hitchcock bird. I don't have a picture of him, though. I'd have to print one out. I don't have a ready picture of Alfred Hitchcock. But that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's see. Joyce, Terry. Hi, Terry Strange. Good to see you. So yeah, let's look at some flowers. There's tons of flowers. Got weird face. That would be, that's kind of like got attacked by the birds. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just going to flip. This is the collage soup one. This one over here is pour toast. And this one right here that I did Saturday for Samantha, it is pour toast medieval and the book lovers ephemera. And then I did other things, painted, stenciled. You know, I did add a couple mushrooms and flowers. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. All right, let's keep grabbing the light there. This is flashing it out. Let's see. Oh, I do like this. I do like these flowers. I might use some of this kind of fussy tear around, and that can be in the background with some stencil because it's kind of a neutral color with some of the blues. I think I'm going to go with that. But let's just flip through and look and see what else we got in here. So anything going on with y'all? Do you have anything else that y'all are doing this weekend or over the weekend? Anything fun? Webster just grilled out yesterday. That's all we had going on. Oh, these blue flowers are kind of, nah, it's wrong blue. And this is, see all this right here? This is why I keep it in one of those snap cases because, you know, you got little bits of flowers and stuff you want to use, but it all falls all over the place if you don't keep it contained. So I keep it contained. Let's see. Yeah, hi, Lena. Did I miss Lena? Did I say hi to you, Lena? If y'all don't follow Lena, there she is. Y'all follow Miss Lennox. She's in Denmark. She's an awesome artist. She does a lot of painting. She does a little everything, but she does a lot of painting. Let's see. Give me a minute, guys. I haven't plotted this out too much because I changed ideas in the middle of the idea process. I do hope Samantha gets here before the end of the stream, though. Don't want any pink. I'm liking the blues and the cream colors and the yellow, the gold. Maybe I'll paint the background some. No, that's what I'll stencil. I think I'll stencil. I think I'll paint the background blue. We'll stencil with yellow ochre. We'll have that and the blue. I think that's what we'll do. Although I do like those two blue flowers. Talking out loud. Just flipping through this book. I do like I like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a moon, a planet. I do like that though. We might. Nah, it competes with those flowers. Let's see. Shelley said, been reorganizing my art room because I bought 3 books at an estate sale that turned into me buying 2 new shelves. Way better. I know that feeling. I had so many books stacked up, I had to buy new shelves. I showed y'all that last week. I had to buy new. Oh, here, these are similar. This might go with this. Bits and parts of both of these. These are similar. So we'll look at that. Do I have enough birds? I think I do. That's pretty too. That would make a good collage circle world. I haven't been doing these very sci-fi. And here's some of the ones that they have. I have most. I don't have all the ones that you can download. They have some that are just downloadable ones, and I don't really download and print things out. I just would rather flip through the books and not mess with printing things out. But, you know, I do have a nice new printer. I got where's my little note here? Here we go. I got the HP Smart Tank 7300 series. It's amazing. And it was so easy. It had a couple more steps to set up because I had a lot of cardboard and all the, you had to get a lot of the packaging out of the inside, which that's fine because it was being protected. But it was so easy once everything was, just plugged in. My gosh, it was so easy. And it prints so good. Let me pull one of my prints over here. There's one. Well, I haven't cut it down or mounted it on cardstock, but look how good this print turned out on my Eco Tank. Isn't that amazing how good it turned out? Hi, Angie. Hi, Mark. Hope you're doing well. Look how good that turned out. And then I trim it down and I mount it on black cardstock. So it was, hi, Ego. I was so happy. This is on the nice paper there. But yeah, I was really thrilled with the new printer. Oh, I do have something else to show. Annie, my daughter out in LA, she goes to the Rose Bowl flea market. I think it's the second or third week of the month, every month. And she tries to go every time. It's once a month, when it's open. And she said, is there anything you want me to look for you at the antique, the Rose Bowl flea market? And I said, well, see if you can find any old Look or Life or, any of the old magazines for my collage. What paper is that? I'd have to go look. It's some HP. It's an HP photo semi-gloss paper, Shelly, but I don't know right now. And I'd have to go dig it out. So yeah. But it's an HP photo paper. So, because, I got an HP printer. So thanks, Annette. Hi, Tiff. Oh, and the cool cats. And so I said, yeah, look for me some old magazines. I have a couple that I've, kind of used. Well, I mean, there's still stuff in them, but, so I asked her to find some. Let's see. Hi, Fade. I don't know if you look like a Faye. I should call you Faye, not Fade. So she found me these two. She found me two Life magazines. This one is, from 1963, and the Kennedy one. And then she found this one from 1959. From 1959. And that's printed on there. This was a special that they had in 1959. I guess it was normally 25 cents. For whatever reason, they had this one for 19 cents. And this one was in pretty bad shape. It's in pretty, the top was kind of, but I mean, I don't care, I don't care because I'm going to cut them up. But anyway, so maybe we can look through those in a little bit because they're just fun to, have I know, right? And the old ads, look at that. So she bought me those at the Rose Bowl flea market. All right, so let's go back to this and see what we can do. I lay them out on one, and then I can paint one out. But I think I want, like I said, I want a dark blue. Like I could use this Lucas that I had. I pulled all these. I've had these for a while, and I pulled them all out for Samantha to use today. And then, she didn't make it, and she didn't make it. She's gonna be here later, but she didn't make it yesterday. Let's see. So I guess I could maybe do that, and then do I want to? I like to tear because when you fussy tear, if you will, the edges blend better than if you cut them, unless you cut right up against them. But because I kind of want these to be blended in, Maybe I should just go ahead and do black because I'm going to do, well, I don't know that this is a Payne's gray. I don't, it's kind of, if I had a little bit of white, it could be a little lighter. I'm just thinking out loud, guys, because like I said, my plan for today has shifted and I'm just kind of figuring it out. Yeah, I do love the ads too. Let's see. Raul, I said hi. Yeah, Shelly, I said hi to you. I'll try to say good morning to everybody coming in. Let me go ahead and see about getting this as close as I can. Because the reason you like to tear rather than cut, unless you go right up, unless it's something that's going to be like on the forefront, but if it's going to be a background, you really like to have a torn edge. So the paint, when you paint, it blends in much better than a cut edge. All right. So let's just get this out here. All right. There we go. All right, let's see about the other one. I think because I want the other one, I might fussy cut some of these flowers out. I kind of want this in the background. Do I want it this way? I kind of want it this way, I think. And then some of these, a couple of these. Maybe these two. But we'll see where I need them. But in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of, I'll fussy cut these out so I don't need to tear these. But let's see here. But I'll just kind of have a few on hand at the ready. And those might stay together. All right, so have those. Don't know if I'm going to need anything else. I think it's because I'm going to stencil. And I also could add some butterflies or some bees and some small little stickery things. Let's see. Let's look at the botany one. Or maybe let's look at these two. I have the bees, birds, butterflies, and I have the botany ones. So maybe we might need some little extra something after we get everything glued down. Some tinier flowers or some bees, butterflies, and stickers. So some tiny, let's go to the back here. See, there's butterflies and things. Those could be added later. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, do I want to paint it with the blue or the black? I think I might just go with black. I don't know. I think I'll just go with black. All right, so we'll paint the background black. And then we'll stencil. Let me see here. I'll pull a stencil over there in a minute. All right. Let's see. Text. The birds are watching. I don't know if I'll put in a watch or not. I kind of save my watches for, I did put a watch in this one, but I didn't put any watch hands in this one. I did put a watch, but I didn't want watch hands in it. I just didn't want that vibe. I wanted it more of a medieval book vibe because I made this one for Samantha. So, all right, let's just get some black here. All right, let's get a brush. I did clean some of these brushes out. All right. And I do paint the backs black too, and a sign on the back. I don't varnish the backs. So let's just give it a minute. I'll just try to read chat. Have a chill painty day. Like I said, I was going to do jelly plate magazine transfers for Samantha. And last time she was here, or the time before, she had pretty good luck with doing the magazine transfers. I don't really do those because I don't ever really know what to do with them. The magazine transfers. So, but she likes it because it's kind of like a cyanotype kind of printing thing, and she does that. And she hasn't done it in a while because she's been so busy with school. But she likes doing the magazine image transfer. So I was going to let her do that today. She didn't make it in time. Hi, Julie. Happy marvelous Monday to you. Hope you've been doing well. We'll miss you when you're not around. Look at that white flashed out. Gee, let's turn the brightness back down again. Back and forth. Black and white messes with camera light settings. And if I put it on auto adjust, then it's constantly flaring and flushing and flashing. So I just fix it myself as we go along rather than having it move constantly. So yeah, we Samantha and I are both we're gonna read one of the books. We both have the same book we're gonna read together. Probably not this weekend. She's finishing up. I think she finished the first Sarah Moss series, and I think she's into something different. Then she's gonna go finish the second series. She's all into the reading now, Samantha, which is good. And she just finished up one semester. She's starting the next semester. She did do a summer session. She did 4 classes over the summer, and I think she made 3 A's and a B. So she's very studious, and yeah, she's doing great. Get out some baby wipes. I did switch out all my baby wipes to I got rid of the soapy ones that Hubster accidentally bought because they didn't have the green ones. He said they didn't have any. I said, that's okay. I gave them all to Denise. She'll use them for other projects. She doesn't mind the soapy kind, but I like the natural, that has no scent. Oh, hang on. They have no scent, and they have get out a few here. They're not squishy soapy. Let's see. I don't think I'm missing anything so far. Anybody coming in? I need to be reading barely halfway through my book club book for Wednesday. Well, you better get crack-a-lackin', Shelley, if you have to have it done by Wednesday. Get a sip of my water here. Okay, so let me before I plant my brush full of paint in the water, I squeeze out all the excess into the baby wipe and then put it in the water to clean the brush. Let's see. I haven't seen Terry. If Terry comes in or if anybody wants the prompts, I did pull the prompt book. All right, let me plug in the heat gun here. Move some stuff around. All right. Let's try this. I don't want this to blow all over the place. Let's move that. Hi, lovely. Joanne. I think on this one, I might use a copper a copper color edging. I know. What's your book club book you're reading, Shelley? Let's see. Something like these will be kind of around there. All right, let me do a little fussy cutting. I don't need to do too much because I'm gonna paint blend most of this in. And Janet, I think Janet had mentioned doing maybe some of those, like, and I know they're not all neurographic designs, but that's just kind of what I kind of generalize putting them all together. But where she does all those different designs with dots and dashes, and it's so cool. It's like Zentangle, though, for me. I just don't have the patience for those, but Janet does amazing with those. So let's just see that. So some of these that I do, I like to do like science fiction type stories to them. And then sometimes I just like pretty. These are just kind of pretty. You know what I mean? They're not really, they're just a little pretty story with the birds. So it doesn't have to be, too much. Hi, Angie. Let's see. The prayer box. The prayer box. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. The prayer box by Lisa Wingate. I don't think I've heard of that one. I guess I could stay under camera here and fussy cut. All right, something like this around here. But I'm going to stencil. And then I got two here. I got these birds are all cut out. These are going to go around the edge. I got to cut these two out real quick. I got a stencil over here, so let's cut these two out. Let's cut these two out, and then we'll stencil and paint. This probably isn't going to take that long. We'll put some branches. We'll paint branches in there. And then maybe put at the end a few little stickers or butterflies, or it's just going to be a pretty one. But I did like Sensible Sister suggested, because, I showed the one that I made for Samantha over the weekend. And she suggested putting on those old plate, the plate stands, those little plate stands that were popular. I don't even know how long ago those were popular, with the collectible plates. And these would stand up nice on it because they're so lightweight. They're very lightweight. So that was an awesome idea, sister. I'll have to, I don't have anything like that. I kind of gotten rid of when I got rid of the china cabinet. Let's see. I'm reading The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. Awesome so far. The Way of Kings. Is that like Ego? Is that like a medieval type? Is it like the Sarah Moss type, or the Game of Thrones type thing, or what? What era is it in? It sounds like, kings and queens. Trying to see if I'm missing anything. So yeah, so Janet is I think last I heard she was gonna do that, or watercoloring maybe. I don't know. So Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. I'll try to, Samantha and I might be sitting here working on something by then. We can work on her if she still wants to do that, or we might just be reading. I don't know. I'll just leave it up to her. So yeah, hopefully she makes it down later this afternoon. Okay, let's see. So something like this kind of laid out, and then I'll have branches and things. But I want to get this down, but first we got to move this off to put the stencils. So let's do stenciling. Let's move the black paint out of the way. Let's get some, maybe copper instead of gold, because I'm going to do a copper edge. Pull this. It's got kind of florally kind of thing. So I think I'm going to use this. It's different than the one I used for Samantha. But I think we're going to use that and do some copper. Let's see. Where's my copper paint? Here we go. So I'll put out some copper. Let's get a little sponge. A little piece of a sponge. A little piece of one of these makeup sponges. Let's see. The Way of Kings is so good. The whole Stormlight Archive. Okay, I don't know anything about the Stormlight Archive. Do I need to write that down? Probably for Samantha. Sounds like something she would like. All right, I'm going to write that down. Let me find my pen here. Where are you, Sharpie? There we go. Okay, Way of Kings. Brandon Sanderson. And, oh, it reminds you of the Wheel of Time. Okay, then I'd probably like it more than Samantha. Okay, so it is a Stormlight. Stormlight Archive. Okay, I wrote that down. All right, hi, Mike. Did I say hi to you already, Mike? Just Jen. Stormlight Archive is the name. Okay, Stormlight Archive is the name of the series. Okay, gotcha. I wrote that down. Just Jen, thank you. All right. Let's see what we can do here with the copper paint and the stencil. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of just go like this all the way around. About halfway up, I think, because most of it's going to be covered up, but the edges. All right, so you don't want too much paint on your little sponge, and you don't ever want to add water because that will seep up under the stencil. All right, let's see what we can do here. Keep my baby wipe handy. All right. Let's see how this looks. It's going to be kind of subtle, kind of like the gold was that I did. And I don't want to go to the edge because I don't want those sharp edges. I just want some kind of florally, leafy edge going around the whole thing. Let's take a peek. There we go. All right, I'm going to skip over because I don't want that touching because it'll smear it. So we're going to just kind of, and it doesn't have to match up. I don't care if the stencils match up because I'm not trying to get the whole thing in there anyway. I did get a new Devon, she's not here right now, but I got a new Devon stencil. But I'm not doing jelly plating today, so it's a big bold stencil. I'm trying to hold it down because you don't want it to shift because then it will get up underneath. So I'm really holding it down well. And again, I'm going to I'll edge the edge with copper. I'll dry it before I go do the second section. Let's see. Sherry Bug. Anybody coming in I missed? Thanks for being here. Thanks, lurkers. But I have been enjoying making these wood discs. Like I said, one popped up yesterday or the day before in my Facebook memories from like 9 years ago when I had done one of these circle things, circle wood things. And it was very sci-fi. I didn't repost it, but I go, oh, okay. I started doing these 9 years ago. Why did I stop? I don't know. Got moved on to something else. Okay, got too much paint. Don't want too much paint. Yeah, the copper color, yeah. If y'all missed it, I'll show you the other one I did over the weekend for Samantha with the gold stenciling. Okay, and I'm going to dry this before I do the neck in between here. Here it is. So here's the one I did over the weekend for Samantha with the books, the medieval, and the gold stenciling and the gold edge. All right, let's put that over there. I got these books here. Let me just move all these off the table so I have a little more room. All right, let's dry this. And most of it's going to be covered up. Oh, thanks, Angie. We'll do a little splatter too, just to fill in any areas that might show in the back behind the collage. Like I said, this is probably not going to take that long. Okay, Shelly, go read. Okay, Sherry Bug. Shelley Allred is going to get crack-a-lackin'. Sherry Bug is reading The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell. It's literary fiction, sci-fi, amazing. Jesuit priesthood sends mission to another planet for first contact. I see. That's probably something I'd like to read. Samantha's more into the, Sarah Moss type things and those types of books. Okay, I'm going to write that down. The Sparrow. I'm writing that down. Sherry Bug. Mary Doria Russell. The book that Samantha and I are going to read together. Let me go get it. I haven't started it yet because I want to wait till she's finished the book she's reading now before we start this one together. Let me go get it. Hang on. This is the one we're going to read together. The Last Heir to Blackwood Library. But I also bought this one that I want to read, and they're similar, I think. And so I won't read them at the same time. But this is the one we're going to read. We're having our own little book club. I'll read the back to you. I'll take a minute here. Let's see. DD Unfinished Project is my middle name. And see, because I do a lot of art books, art sketchbooks, journals, that kind of thing. But I never feel compelled to finish an art journal before moving into another sketchbook art journal. I'm always moving back and forth between my art books. Okay, so this one is, in post-World War I England, a young woman inherits a mysterious library and must untangle its powerful secrets. Wait, let me get a sip of water here before I... All right, let's see if my voice will hold out for this. You just finished 3 Sarah Moss? Yeah, Samantha finished one of the series that has like 7 books, and she has the next one that has like 8 books. I don't remember exactly, 7 or 8, but she's reading something in between right now, but I don't remember what it is. Okay, so here we go. With the stroke of a pen, 23-year-old Ivy Radcliffe becomes Lady Hayworth, owner of a sprawling estate on the Yorkshire moors. Moors. I always like to say moors. Ivy has never heard of Blackwood Abbey or of the ancient bloodline from which she's descended. With nothing to keep her in London since losing her brother in the Great War, she wearily makes her way to her new home. The Abbey is foreboding, the servants reserved and suspicious, but there's a treasure waiting behind locked doors, a magnificent library. Despite cryptic warnings from the staff, Ivy feels irresistibly drawn to its dusty shelves, where familiar works mingle with strange esoteric texts, and she senses something else in the library too, a presence that seems to have a will of its own. Rumors swirl in the village about the Abbey's previous owners, about ghosts and curses, and an enigmatic manuscript at the center of it all. And as events grow more sinister, it will be up to Ivy to uncover the library's mysteries in order to reclaim her own story before it vanishes forever. It seems like they just told the whole story there. I mean, the book's not that big, It seems like they got it all in there. But anyway, and then this one that I got, the 10,000 Doors of January, says it's a national bestseller. I hadn't seen it before, but I saw it at Barnes and Noble. So this one is, as the ward of the wealthy Mr. Locke, January scholar, a scalar, maybe scholar, feels little different from the artifacts that decorate his sprawling mansion, carefully maintained, largely ignored, and utterly out of place. But when she finds a strange book, one that tells a secret of doors of love, adventure, and danger, for the first time, January realizes she can escape her story and sneak into someone else's. So yeah, but they both have that library secret thing going on. So I read a lot of books together. I probably got like 10 books always going together at the same time, but they're all different. Like those two are too similar to read at the same time, or I'd be getting the characters, in my head going, well, wait, what? Let's see. I got to like chapter 16 and I share my other stories, but hubby kept asking questions, and now every night he. Oh my gosh! So y'all can read it together. Hubster and I have done that before. Sometimes he's reading one book, I'm reading another. Now he rarely wants to know what's going on in the books I read, but sometimes he's reading some really interesting historical books, and I want to know what's going on. So he'll read out loud to me some sections, and but yeah. So and we. This summer we haven't been reading as much. We usually try to read every night, but we haven't been reading every night this summer. We have to get back into it with the fall. So you see how I'm just kind of doing that? But yeah, we're both big readers. And by the way, if y'all have Miss Tina this morning, she did message Janet and I said she had an appointment this morning, so that she wasn't going to be here. So I need to do a couple sections right here. She was not going to be here this morning because she had an appointment. So she's always the first one to say good morning to everybody and link them. Let's just put a little bit right there. Hope I didn't. See, I knew I was going to cut. That's okay. Let's see. 1,000 Kisses, and I am now reading in 1,000 Broken Pieces. I don't know that one either. There's a lot of, books that are, there's just a lot of books out that I'm not familiar with right now. I'm still, I've got so many, and plus I like to read art books in between, about artists and art books. So, hi, Pamela. I'm trying not to overlap them too much. Just fill in. I'm trying to hold the stencil, you know, not letting it move so that it doesn't get up underneath. But the paint's pretty dry. I mean, there's no water in it. Okay, that's more on the edge. All right, let's see. Maybe just a little right there. All right, that's pretty good because I'm going to put a gold ring around it with the copper pen. All right, so let's try this. Hi, Arlene. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I read all the Wild Robot books this summer. The movie looks gorgeous. Haven't read any of that either, Mike. All right, let's try this. Before I get too much into the drawing, I'm gonna water this down a little bit so I can splatter. This white is flashing the can. There it goes again. Wants to flash out every time you change from the black to the white. Here, let's turn that down a little until we get back to it. Okay, nope, still not. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to water this down just a little. I told Janice I even thought about just drawing animals today, but because Samantha was going to be here and not going to be here, I thought, well, I was going to do something kind of easy. All right, again, let's grab the light. It's because of the black background. Let's turn that way down for a minute. There we go. All right, so now this is nice and watered down because I'm watering it down so I can splatter. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top, and that goes for my stream, anybody's stream, or a what do you call it? Replays. You have to set your settings to live chat, even though you're not watching it live, or it might say all chat. I forget what it says. It might say something different on different devices. All right. Again, a lot of this is going to be covered up. Just kind of getting a good even splatter over the whole thing. One more. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's move that out of the way. Let's dry this. It looks like Halloween. Well, it won't in a minute, Ruth, when I get the birds and everything on it. All right, let's finish this. It's going to take a second to dry this. Thank you, Janet. Julie, if you're still here, how's things going with you and work and everything? I really have to let this get really dry. Otherwise, when I put the matte medium on it, it's just going to smear it. But y'all can mute for a minute if it's too loud or whatever. Okay, I see a couple kind of bigger spots there that might need a little dab. And you can turn it and see. You can turn it and see where the light is hitting it if it's still wet. Still got a couple places, but let's just give it a minute. Let's see. Hi, lovely. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thanks, everybody, for being here. All right, let's move this paint out of the way. And we don't need any more of the water right now. All right. Yeah, I'll have to pull those Life magazines out. Not for this, but I mean, just, all right, let's see. We're going to do something like this. See, the middle is all completely covered up. Maybe these can go on top. We'll paint that in, and then we'll put these in, I think. Kind of on top. And then we'll put the birds and some branches. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just get this one glued down. All right. All righty. Let's get some matte medium. Done with the stencil. Copper. All right. Had to bust open a new jar, Janet. I've gone through one whole jar since February. Janet gives me 2 a year. I go through them. Let's see. Can automatically lowers the volume. Okay. All right, Leona. Good. All right. Let's see. Let me get. Did you get your Happy Mail? No, and my Hubster checked my post office box Saturday. I hadn't got any mail as of Saturday, any new mail since Saturday. So I haven't got it yet, lovely. So, all right, let's go ahead and I do make sure I put quite a bit, especially on this wood, because it kind of, even though it's coated with some paint, it still seems like it needs more because it's wood. All right, and it does dry clear. So now I'm going to put some on the back. Don't want to take too long, and I don't want it to stick. So now let's put a little bit more down here. And now we'll put this down. Okay. Let's make sure it's flattened out. And so I'll put a nice big generous coat over the top. And then we're going to mash it out with a card. Okay. Oh, well, it might be, when did it say it was delivered? If it was delivered yesterday, yesterday was Sunday. I did not go to the post office yesterday. I can go tomorrow. Tomorrow's my errand day. And again, this will dry clear. I'm making sure I get all the wrinkles and bubbles out. Plus, and I'm going to put, I'm going to dry it. Then I'm going to paint it in. Then we're going to add the other stuff. So let's dry this real quick. Thanks, Tori. See, I tore the paper a little bit. That's okay because I'm going to paint over black. But you have to be careful when you're mashing with the card. You really want it really wet when you're mashing it down with the card so it kind of glides over and not pulls up the paper. If it's cold to the touch, it's not dry. Not that it has to be 100% dry to do, what we're going to do here. But let's see. I think I got a little bit of black paint there. Let's see. Don't need too much at this moment. I'm going to wrap my, because we're zoomed in, I'm going to wrap my matte medium brush in a baby wipe to keep it from hardening until we get back to it in just a minute. All right, so now I'm running out of room here. Do this. I have all these Lucas paints here because I had them pulled for Samantha. I'm not using them. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Let's get a little. That's not quite smooth. Let's get this one here. I've been using these sometimes these little fingernail brushes that Janet and I bought. Like you got I don't know, 20 of them for $3 or something like that. They're nice for some little areas. Okay, I might have to get a little bit more black paint out. I use most of it up. Now it says delayed. Oh, I don't know. Lovely. It could just be, the post office taking its sweet time. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of blend in this paper. And I might have to go back in with a little bit of copper. We'll see. By the time I get everything glued on, if something looks like it needs to have more something blended or something, I can go back in. So just want to get it kind of based in here. Kind of blend it with my finger a little bit. I can always go back in with some more copper stenciling if I need to. But the paper blends much better with a torn edge than a cut edge. But I'm going to have things on top, like really fussy cut. Then it doesn't matter if it's on top. Alrighty. So Janet and I were talking about doing another, if not a zine, some kind of a art card swap or something for Halloween. But we haven't really, we need to, if we're going to do it by Halloween, we're going to have to get crack-a-lacking because everybody's going to need 6 weeks. So I'll have to get with Janet and see if she still wants to do something. I told her that, and she said she doesn't mind doing the actual swap out herself. But we talked about doing something for Halloween, a Halloween art card swap of some kind. And, both of us, I think, would rather do like a 3x4 rather than a ATC size 2.5 by 3.5 because those are so little. But I don't know. I have to talk to her about it. I don't know how many people would be interested in a Halloween fall. It could be a fall Halloween. Art card. I'm almost done all the way around the edge here. Let's cover that whole thing up right there. Is that a 10? This? No, these are wood. These are wood panels from Hobby Lobby. And hi, Amor Fabrique Selena. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'll show them again here in a minute, the finished ones that I've done. And they come in different sizes. They have 3 sizes, and I have all 3 sizes now. All right, we'll let that sit for just a minute. Let me clean out my brush, because I'll use it again here in a minute. So here's the newest one that I've done. I'll show y'all all of them again while we're waiting for. Let this sit a minute. This is the one I did for Samantha over the weekend, and she's going to be here later today, I think. But I did a medieval book, book one, and I sign and date the backs. I just flashed my camera out again. So I did that one, and then here's some of the other large ones. These ones right here are 14-inch rounds. This one has silver. This one's got silver and silver edged, and they're all varnished. And this has a medieval with the space shuttle coming through the door there. Really like this one. Then I got this Egyptian one. All Egypt. Then this is an undersea one. And then this one's kind of like an Alice fairy tale kind of one. And these are 14-inch rounds. Then the next size, and I like I said, I've given a couple of them away, so I only have one completed one in the 10-inch round. So this is a 10-inch round. Same exact thing, just smaller. And I painted all the little background there. And then these, here's a finished, these are 6.5 inch. So these are tiny ones. So you compare to the big one. So here's this one is a 6.5 inch round. And then I have a couple here that I did a couple of these last week. I did a sewing one. And then we did this, I did finish this one later. It had a clock in the middle. And I forget who it was that suggested, oh, it needs a donut in the middle. So I changed it. I put a donut in the middle and added all the little coffee beans to it. And then these are just in progress. I haven't done anything with these yet, but they're, ready to go. So, yeah. And now we're doing this one with, I got my birds laid out over here. Birds and probably some butterflies. Okay, so now let's see how I want to do this. Let me just kind of lay it all out. Let's lay it all out a little bit. Something like this, maybe. Let's see. Do I want to cut that in half? Maybe. Let's see how I want the birds, because the birds are going to go in here. I want that one there. Then we'll have a couple kind of peeking in here. It has a little that. And I'm going to draw in the branches with some copper paint probably. That, and then this one up in here. Something like that. What do y'all think? Because that looks pretty good, the layout, right? Does that look pretty good for the layout? All right, let's move my... All right, let's see here. All right, now let's move the paint out of my way for a minute. Pull this in. Let's see. Is that coming? Angie, would have sent you Happy Mail by now, but you don't give your address out. It's kind of hard to send you anything, Angie, when you don't share your address. That's fine. I mean, I'm not asking for your address. You don't give it out or whatever. That's fine. But don't expect Happy Mail, Angie, if you don't give me your address. Hi, Joanne. Let's see, Jolu. Who else am I missing? Oh, CB changed her name back. CB's back to her normal self. Okay, so let's see here what we want to do. All right, so I'm going to just do a little at a time just because I want it to be right where I want it to be. So let's just kind of just get it a little bit here. All right, let's do this bird here. I need a piece of paper to glue on. Here we go. Bring them down just, and I can cut anything off the edges. You know, like he's hanging over the edge a little bit there. All right. Oops. Stay put till we get you glued down now. And I'm just going to do a section at a time so I can mash it down with the card. And again, this dries clear. But you want this to be really wet when you scrape over it with a card so you don't scrape up the image off the, what do you call it? The paint or whatever, the ink off your image. All right, let's see here. Then we're going to dry it and add some branches and butterflies. Gotta be careful of those little feet there. I don't want to. Okay, let's do this flower. And then where there's like white in between, I'll just paint in between those legs rather than try to cut that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Whoops, stay put. Hang on, I'm not looking at chat for just a minute. I want to get this all glued down. Going in right about there. Okay, let's get this big guy glued down. Okay. All right. Let me wrap up my brush again. So I need it. All right, let's check chat. Hello, Del Lobo. Who else am I missing? Regina. Adria. I think you said hi to everybody. All right, now let me turn this over and trim. There goes the lighting. I know. All right, let's take a minute to dry. Get the glue off the scissors. All right. I'll fix that little thing right there. Thank you, Annette. We're going to add some butterflies and a few other little things. Like I said, I think I'm going to add some branches. I've got to fill in some of the little areas in here. I just showed all the ones that I've made about 5 minutes ago, Del Robo. You can just scroll back a minute. Okay, so now let's move the glue and swap it out for the paint. And let's do a little bit of spot fixing here. And then we'll put, I don't know if I want some copper branches or just some brown branches. Let's get in between these legs here. Not too many areas that need fixing, but a couple. All right, I have to decide on the branches. That needs a little bit of olive green. Let's see here. Oh, kind of a gray green right there. Just a dot. Fix a leaf. There's a leaf right there. That's too dark. Needs a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more brown. Let's see. That's gold. Oh, where's my brown? Got too many paints out on the desk here. Expecting Samantha. Where's the brown? Oh, here we go. And probably a little dab of white too. This one's almost empty. All right. All right, there we go. I just need to blend that little leaf right there where the branch is. Just kind of going around seeing if there's any areas that are needing a little bit of a blend. All right, let's see. Do I want to just do a copper? Let me see about my copper here. Because this is what I'm going to edge everything with. And then we're going to also put some butterflies and other things in there. But let's see what I want to do. I think I'm going to probably do the branches in copper. Now, you probably won't be able to see it until I tilt it. Let's have one come down this way. I might put a little highlight on each one. Okay, this one right here. Hang on, guys, I'll be back to chat in just a second. Something like that. Then this branch here, and that, this little piece of stick right there. Maybe another one coming up from behind. And something. Okay, let's see, something, maybe something right behind this bird there. All right, so I'm going to start with that. Now, let's make one more right here. Now I want to go around the edge with the copper pen. All right. Let's get it nice and juicy. All right, here we go. Let me put that down so I have a free hand to twist. All right, here we go. Thanks, Arlene. And then I go around the edge too. See right there? The edge on the side. I go around the side too. Okay, so now we got it circled. This needs another branch right in here. There we go. Kind of around his little face there. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Selena. All right, now it really needs to sit for a minute because, I'll be picking up the paint, but then I want to go around the edges. See right here, all around all the edge. And then after I see, you can see the difference from there to there. And then after I paint the back black, I'll go around the edge here too. Like, let me show you the gold one here. So like this one has the gold around the edge and the gold around the edge and then the gold around the edge on the inside after it's been painted. So yeah, but I'll let that sit for a minute. I don't need to do that edge right this minute because you can't even really see it at this moment. Okay, so now I want to let's clean my fingers a little bit. Thanks, Devin. And hi, Devin. I was just mentioning that I thought Samantha was going to be here today. Well, she is coming after a while. She's probably driving right now. But she didn't get to come yesterday and spend the night. And she was going to be here this morning to do jelly plating image magazine transfers, which I don't do, but she likes to do. And so since she didn't get to come bright and early, she's going to be here later. But I said all that to say, I got one of your stencils. I got another one of your stencils, maybe two. I'm not sure. Got a couple new stencils, and I'm trying to get the matte medium off my hands. It kind of peels a little bit, but really it doesn't come off till you take fingernail polish remover to it. And I just did my nails, knowing that I was going to mess them up with the matte medium. But anyway, so yeah, so we're not doing jelly plating today is what I was trying to get to. So this was my backup plan. Okay, so all right, I got most of it off. And let's get some of this black paint off here. Just going and washing my hands won't get that off. You have to really take fingernail polish remover. All right, so let's see. So we got the stencil, we got the branches. I don't know if do I want a little bit of a blue? I could highlight, I don't know. I was thinking about highlighting the branches, but I might just leave them copper. All right, let's see what we got in the what do you call it? Butterfly and bee book. Yeah, she'll be here in a little while. She's about an hour. She's about an hour and She's about an hour and a half. She's about an hour and a half away from Denise. About 2.5 hours away from me. All right, let's move that. Let's move this over a little bit and see. Let's move the paint. And let's see in these two books what we have, the botanical and the bees. I'm thinking this butterfly one because I want some butterflies in here. You know, maybe some, and then I'll varnish it. I will varnish it. It looks so much better when you varnish them. Just saying. Hello, Denise. Thank you, Denise. I think Denise is a color book lady. And she's a colorist. If I'm not mistaken, I'll follow her. And I thought about coloring today, but I said, nah, let's go ahead. I've already got all this stuff out from the weekend from doing that one for Samantha. So, and I'll start from the back because it's mostly birds at the beginning. And, of course, it's flipping to the back side, of course, to every page. But it's mostly birds here at the beginning. And it's not opening at the stickers, but lots of birds. So I'm going to get past the birds into the butterfly. There's the bees. I might put a couple bees. Let's start from the back and find some butterflies. I do like these. These are kind of cream color, and those would probably work well. So I think I'm going to pull those three. I'm going to pull these three, and I will fussy cut the white edges. I'm just going to, got this other book right here. I'm just going to kind of stick them on the edge because I want to fussy cut them, you know, the white edge off. I'm fighting with the matte medium on my fingers. All right, so we like those. I do like this big bee right here. I think I'm going to go with this bee. And if I have to cut off an antenna or anything like that, I'll just draw those back in. because I'm not cutting around an antennae. All right, these kind of go. They have the blue and the yellow. They're kind of, I just don't want them to get too lost. These are light enough that they can go in the dark areas. These might be a little too dark. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Don't want the green. I want to stick with the blue, the gold. Do I want another little bee? Maybe a small bee. Let's get one more bee out here. I'm sticking them. I'm zoomed in, so you can't really see it. Let's see. Of course, I can always go back and flip again. These might be good too. They're yellow and cream color, but almost too much like that one. These are too yellow. Maybe, because those kind of have the color of the birds. Maybe we'll keep those in mind. These are kind of moths. I don't know if I want moths. Those are too bright. That little blue one might work. So the black is going to get lost. So they have to be a little brighter. Get you some more sticker books, Angie. Moths. I don't want moths. Kind of like these kind of pick up that orangey, salmony color. I think I'm going to go with these two to contrast with the chest of this bird right there and bring some of this color in there. So I'll go with these two. I don't know how many I'm going to need. That may be plenty. I kind of like that yellow, though. I want something with a little bit of that gold color. Maybe that one. Okay. It's a little bit too much black on the edge of that one. My eyes going back and forth between these two. This might be too blendable with the flowers. All right, let's keep going. I don't want any moths. Don't really want a caterpillar, although that might be cute going down one of the branches, but they're kind of big. The birds would have eaten it by now. At least the butterflies can fly away. Let's see. Hi, Lindy. Maritza. Anybody else coming in? Thank you. I'm just flipping through this butterfly bees and botanicals. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Even if I cut it in half and did 2 halves. All right, I'm going to stop because this is going to take me a minute. It's going to take me a minute to do some of these. All right, so here's our birds. Let's see. Let's start with maybe this nice big bee. All right, I'll try to kind of hurry. I'll try not to take too long. And if there's any little white edges still showing, I will paint them in. So, okay, so now I just stuck a piece of the sticker down. Let me have a little piece of this to put the sticker bits on. Yeah, the caterpillar, yeah. All right, so let's just cut around here. I'm pretty quick at fussy cutting, so hopefully we won't take too long. But I know y'all were talking about earlier, if any of the people that have just come in want to talk about any books they're reading, we were talking about that earlier. If y'all are reading anything cool or His antenna will get cut off because I will just draw those back in. Even these little legs are a little fussy, but I'll paint them in. The bee will be more fussy to cut out than the butterflies because of all those little legs. Hi, Lisa. I can't get my arms out right now. I'm fussy cutting a sticker. Hey, girl. Hey. And I am waiting on Samantha to get here. She told me that she'd try to get here before the end of stream so she could say hi. But I don't know. She wore not. She's going to spend the night. We'll probably read all night. I love all the books, Dee Dee. Oh, thanks, Del Lobo. Yeah. I did finally get another bookshelf for my art books downstairs. I showed that last week or the week before. I don't remember. All right, so let's see. Do I want it right? Kind of, it's going to get kind of lost. The bee might get a little lost in there. Maybe down here. I think I'll put the bee down here. And again, the white legs and everything are going to show until I paint them out. And I don't trust sticker. Even though I could probably just stick these down without putting glue on the back because I'm going to varnish it down so it's not going anywhere. But it's out of habit. All right, let's see now. Let's do these larger red ones. And I might cut them in half too and have them kind of like half their body showing. And then I don't know what we're going to do for the next hour. If y'all have any ideas, because I'll probably finish this up in the next 10 minutes. If y'all have some idea what you'd like to do for an hour. Like I said, this was my backup plan. I could show those Life magazines, but I don't know. All right. Now let's see. Do I want half of it? Or do I just want the orange? See, I want that orange color to kind of travel around. So I think that might be good there. I'll smooth it out. And then I'll put another orange one over here. Actually, I'd like that bigger one. Well, it's okay now. I was going to say put the bigger one on the other side, but it's closer, so we'll put it down there anyway. If you want to talk about what y'all are doing, feel free. What you're working on. Okay. I'll put a yellow one right in here. I think I might cut this one in. Oh, maybe I could just do it like that. Yeah. All right, let's cut this one out. Thank you, Ego. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did a bird one, but it was a funny bird one with the funny, the bird nerd birds. with the funny headed birds. I had done one for Cameron. I'm sure I mean, not Cameron, Logan. And I sent it to him. And I do have a picture of it, but I didn't post it because I made that for him. But I made this other one for Samantha, but I posted it. Posted that this morning. Or did I post it yesterday? I don't remember. All right, there's that. So that kind of brightened up those edges. Now I'll do the same thing right up in here with a couple of these, like maybe this one right in here and the two of the smaller ones. I have another bee. Let's see, maybe this one. I have this one can kind of maybe be right in there. I have a half one, like he's on the flower edge. Oops. Don't peel it up. You just stuck it down. I think I'll put that one maybe in here. All right, let's cut that down. So I want a few more floating around, fluttering around. I have one more little bee. The little bee, other bee might be able to come up in here. Let's do the butterflies first. I'm organizing New York art space. A New York or new art space. And downsizing my art supplies. Or did you move, Leona? Or are you just reorganizing? And thanks everybody for being here, lurkers. Kind of a chill day. It's a chill collage day. I will post a picture of this. All right, let's see. There. Maybe a little one. One of the tiny ones, like right in there. Or I can do two of them over here. Oh, my time. Okay. Organizing my art space and downsizing my art supplies. Okay, gotcha. That's okay. Trust me, I'm a typo queen. In chats, well, and I'll blame half of it on my iPad autocorrect, but I can't blame all of it. When I'm watching other streamers and I'm typing, oh my gosh, my iPad is got a mind of its own. All right, there's this one. And then maybe a little one right in here. And then I have the bee. I don't know if I want the other bee. I'm not sure where to put it, but I'm going to put this one over here right there. Or maybe both of them kind of, maybe right there. Del Lobo slow stitching. Okay. That's very chill. The only thing I really sew anymore are the prayer pouches. All right, I'm going to take this one. I'm cutting him in half. The prayer pouches and the, that I hand sew. It's about the only sewing I do. All right, let's go ahead and put some glue on both of these. Okay, and have maybe one kind of flittering over here and another one maybe flittering back over here. I don't want it like looking like it's landing on his head right there. Okay, so we just have a few like fluttering around at the top. So I don't know where I'd put this bee if I cut him out. Maybe right there. Okay, we'll put him right there. Let's see. Devin's been doing watercolor play while sitting outside in the shade. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know Devin says, I've got to stop. I've got to spend more time outside because, in Canada, and, I'm sure there's different parts of Canada that have different seasons. But she wants to enjoy the outside while she can because it's already going to be September, and I'm sure that means it's going to start getting cold. I remember living in Alaska. Your seasons are short. All right, I'm trying to gather up all these little bits there. Put them on a baby wipe. Tori's doing another animal portrait at the moment. Okay. Tori's been working. I think she's been working. You've been doing them on the iPad, right, Tori? The animals on the iPad. I haven't pulled prompts yet. I should do that in case Terry. I haven't seen Terry this morning, but she'll probably stop by and wonder, where are the prompts for the week? So I do need to give you all the prompts for the week. Let's get this bee down, and then I'll just kind of do a little bit of painting around the insects, and then we'll finish this up. See, there's just a tiny bit of white still around the legs. And I'll either put some gold, copper, or something else, or, to kind of incorporate them into the piece here. Let's put that one right there. Okay. All right. Let's put the pen back in here. All righty. I think that's going to look pretty up. Piece of sticker right there. Get that up. Still a little piece of the sticker. Can I get that up? There we go. Tiniest little piece of sticker. Okay. Let's see. This summer has been a hot one. Yeah. It has here too. Selena's in Florida, and I know it's hot here, so in Georgia, so I know it's hot there. Well, I mean, I know she gets out on the water and cools off, but All right, let's see. Do I want to just get a thin brush? Hang on, I want to get a tiny brush here. That one's not small. Let me get a smaller brush over here. Hang on. Let's get a small brush. Hang on. There we go. No. It's too floppy. Don't want one too floppy. I want to be able to get in there with some. Here we go. This one. This one will be good. Okay. All right, let's bring my paint back over here. And I'm just going to try to, with the brown, the black, the gray, and just kind of, I just want to, I know you won't be able to see this, but I want to kind of blend in. I might need just a tiny bit of water. The paint's starting to kind of get a little dry. A little dry. Sitting out. Did you ever make or taste fireweed? No. No, you mean in Alaska? No. Not that I remember. No fireweed jelly that I remember. And I definitely wouldn't have made it. I am not a cook, a baker. Just trying to gray up this. I did make my potato salad for Samantha, though. So we'll have that today. There we go. Just gets rid of that bright white. Just kind of knocks back. See the difference between that and that. So the little legs and everything still show, but they're gray rather than white. Okay. And I'll go in here with some little antenna on all of them. But let's just get some of any of the little white edges that I might have missed. Cutting. All right, let's do. Kind of looking around, see if there's anything else standing out. And then I think I might do the antenna. Let's see. Oh, I love this gold. I don't, you got to be careful when you do something with like a gold or these kind of gel pens, because when you go over it with the varnish, you can wipe it right off. And you really can't see it much, but maybe just see just a little bit of antenna. And again, it may come off with the varnish. If it does come off with the varnish, I can put it back on top. I don't really like to do that, but we'll see how it stands up. I could put a little bit of fixative on it, but we'll see. That one's not going to show. This one won't show either on top of this flower, I don't think. But can you see just a little bit of antenna? Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good on this. All right, let me put my glue brush there. Gee, that's not true. You fixed any. Well, yeah, that's not really cooking. Making a grilled cheese isn't cooking. Really. Let's see. All right, well, I don't know what else to do on this. It just needs to be varnished. And then hopefully it will look nice like this one. See the varnish? It makes everything cohesive, and it makes it pop when there's a coat of varnish on there. All right, let me show you the other ones I've done real quick. I'm going to take a quick break. Let's see. These two I just did last week on stream to be kind of some little quick small ones. These two, we did varnish them. So I forgot who it was that suggested a donut in the middle. So I did go back and put a donut in there and coffee beans and this little sewing one. But then I did this one. I really like this. Got the little astronaut and the door and the space shuttle thing down there. And this one, those were 6.5 inches. This is a 10-inch one. So this is a 10-inch one with the undersea. And I did have fun painting that background. I gotta say, I did have fun with that background. And here's the other ones that I've done. That one. This under the sea one. Sea and space where they intermingle. And then this one is a Egyptian one. I really like the Egyptian book. I'm hoping Portos is going to do an archaeological book. I asked him to do something archaeological, like with ruins and, all the crumbly, cities and, archaeological stuff. And then there's this one with the little coming through there. So there's that one. And then, of course, this is the one I made for Samantha. So she'll be taking this home tomorrow. And then this is the one that I will varnish, and we'll have that one done. I will post I'll post it on Instagram too. What do you do with these? You can wall hang them, and Sister suggested putting them on those plate racks. Remember when people used to collect the plates? The Norman Rockwell and all the collectible plates, and those little plate stands. I don't have one here to show you. But if you know what I'm talking about, they're usually little gold, like not real gold, you know what I mean? Little plate stands that they would sit in, and I thought that's a great idea. But I was just thinking putting those little sticky tap things on that you can put on the wall that removable on the wall, so they'd kind of be flat on the wall. But yeah, I like the idea of the plate stands. That was a good idea. I think Sister said that. Well, these you can find these. These are easy to find. I don't know. You could probably order them at Hobby Lobby, but I get them when they're 40% off. I think like these large ones. These large ones, there's 6. I think they all come in 6 in a pack. 6 in a pack. And I think they're normally for even these large ones, $7, $8, but I wait till they're 40% off. So I get 6 of them for $5 or something for the large ones. The small ones are even half that. So, all right, let me do a BRB, and then I don't know what we want to do. Y'all think about what y'all want to do. Do you want to look at the Life magazine? Do you want to look at I've been working on the sketchbook. Oh, and I do need to I'll pull the prompt book out so we can do the prompts. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. I'll try to get a little of this glue off my hands too. Okay, let me move this glue to the side here. I surely don't want to knock that huge bottle of matte medium over. That would not be good. All right. So let's do the fantasy. My rug's all jacked up. Let me fix that. All righty. All righty. Let's see. Inspiring. You could call with a vinyl press company. Yeah, I was telling somebody was I think it was Ann Lar. I was telling her that to do what do you call it? Do the center of a record album. All right, let's see. I'm not sure what we want to do. Let me get my bowl down for the prompt. Move the paint out of the way so I don't land my shirt in that. All right, so we'll do the prompts real quick. Terry's not here, so I will just pick a random number. Let's see. Sharpie pen. She did a clock? Okay, Devin. Okay. I didn't see the clock. Okay. Yeah, I was saying earlier that a 9-year-old memory came up on my Facebook of one of these that I'd done about 9 years ago, and it's very space oriented and outer space, and back when I'd made that one, I thought about making it into a clock, but I don't know. I just don't. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm just going to kind of open it up and let's just see where we go. Here, let's make sure we haven't done this one. Page 153. Do I have page 153? Have not used page 153. 153.1. Okay, so that's what we'll do today. Let's randomly open it up. Hi, Q&L. Anybody else I missed? Oh, it was about a month ago. I missed it, Devin. I miss a lot of streams. There's so many. Let's see. Okay. All right. So here's the prompt out of the 500 fantasy writing prompts, but you can make stories, comics, cartoons, and illustration. That's what Terry Brett makes. She makes a little illustration like cartoons. So cute. Erica Blumenthal. Okay, so here's this week's. Magic was free flowing now. Everyone could access it. Again, some of these sound so, I don't know, I guess because there's so many of the fantasy books out like that have that kind of vibe that I think about that. Magic was free flowing now. Everyone could access it. So that's out of the writing prompt. And now let's do out of the bowl. I've been picking 5 and suggesting you write them down in your Society of Idea Collector notebook. Write them down, and if you do use them, use 3, at least 3. You could use 5, of course, but you use 3. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle these up. All right, I'm going to pick a stack, and we take the top 5, whatever the top 5 are. All right, you ready? Let's see what we are, what we have. Cake, topaz, Julie Topaz, cake, topaz, smile, blank. We're not doing the blanks. That was like an extra freebie. You could use whatever you want, but Clem, the artist, and any city. There we go. So there's this week's surprise. Again, if you don't do them, use them or anything, at least write them down so that when you don't know what to do, don't have anything to do, can't think of anything to do, then you can flip over to your Society of Idea Collector notebook. Mine for the right now. I mean, I've got tons of them. This is my bedside one that I'm doing this year. This is the one I'm working in right now. And it's, I got, it starts off with Post-it notes. Most of the time it's Post-it notes before it gets into anything else. But, yeah. So there's the prompts for this week. And let's see here. Put that back up on the shelf. Take a quick gander at the Life magazines that Annie sent me from the Rose Bowl Flea Market out in LA. You can use them for anything you want, Lindy. Some like Terry, if you don't follow Terry Brett on IG, she makes little cartoons, little comics. You could do an illustration. It's more for inspiration and ideas. So you can have, if when you can't think of anything to do, you can do anything you want. Yeah, there you go, Jen. You can draw with them, write about them. You have to get imaginative. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. My lemon one. I'm still peeling here. All right. So these are Annie got me these at, like I said, at the Rose Bowl Flea Market, which is open every second or third weekend at the, and it's a ginormous flea market. It's been around forever. And these are, they're not in good shape, but she didn't pay that much for them. This one's 1959. Of course, this is 1963, the Kennedy one. But some of the ads and the little people, and I don't really do a lot of stuff with just black and white. So if I was going to do here, I'll give you some samples. I don't have an upset stomach, but I want to show you what you can take, and you can use, I'm not going to fussy cut it. We've seen enough fussy cutting today. Let me put it on a piece of paper. Let me get something out from under here. You can kind of see. But you can take color pencils, alcohol markers, probably even let me grab some here. I'm going to grab some of the Sharpie super tips, which these things, guys, are amazing. This is the pastel set, and this is just some general colors that I have. Like if I just want a bunch of the colors, I just grab this. But here's the pastel set. But not only are the super tips good for coloring and other things, but they're also good for let's write super tips here. You can do brush lettering with them too, because you can do thick and thin. I should have done that a little thicker there. Brush lettering is fun with these, but you can color black and white images. I'm trying to do, this is a stripe, so I'm trying to do a stripe. I'm not being real neat. I just want to show you how you can color your black and white magazine images. With them. She has a striped dress on, so that's why I'm kind of going with that. So you don't have to leave them black and white. I don't do a lot of just black and white. I'd rather have them colored if I'm going to put them in my postcard collages. Let's see. Let's get a real light peach here. Maybe we can see how her hand looks massive. Is there, I know it's closer to me, but she looks like she has a man. Did y'all ever see Seinfeld's Man Hands? The Man Hands one? But look how big her hand, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Does her hand look really big or something? I don't know. I think I'm going to use an alcohol marker so I can do a real pale color here. Let's see. That's not much better. Yeah, that's not much better. It's pretty much going with the gray, but so so you can color pictures. Uh, big head for big stomach. Oh, stomach pain. Okay. But anyway, so let's see. Let's get maybe a pink. Let's just have her have, or maybe a yellow blouse. Let's have a yellow blouse with the with the blue striped dress. Oh, that's green. Well, it could have worked too. I like yellow. But Super Chips are really a versatile marker, and they're really inexpensive. You can get like 50 of them for like $10 or less, especially if they have sales and stuff. I know Michael's has them all the time on sale. Crayola, they always have Crayola brand stuff on sale. And so Super Chips are really good to get a lot of versatility out of them. Let me get a darker color, and I'll show you something else you can do. Let's get this purple. You can take a piece of plastic. Here we go. A piece of packaging or something, and you can scribble down on a piece of plastic. Oh, it just got all over me. Hang on. Let me get another baby wipe. And a water brush. Now let me find a water brush. Here we go. You can take just scribble some down on a piece of plastic and use a water brush, and then you can pick it up and use it like like watercolor. See, it's a cheap watercolor if you ever need a cheap watercolor. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to color on her. I could do her hair purple, I guess. But so these are awesome for a lot of things. Hi, View. I will be watching the mail. Watching the mail. I will be watching the mail. Oh, okay. So you can use them like that too. You can do this with any water based. Like I'm just showing you the Super Tips because there's so many colors. But you can do like, let's see here. Do I have one handy? Let me get an oxide here. You can do the same thing. Let me clean this off. Clean my plastic off. But you can use it with your, like here's a distress oxides. And you can put that down on a piece of plastic and pick it up. Pick that up. Uh-oh. What did I do there? with a water brush. Well, it doesn't have to be a water brush. It can be just a brush dipped in water. It's just handy for me to show y'all that. Uh-oh. What am I, did I knock something over? I thought I did. Let's see. Where are we going with this? I don't want to knock everything over under there. Okay. So, or you can do something like wet it and do a smack and drag with it. It's a Tim Holtz thing, Tim Holtz's Distress Oxides. But I do like the Super Tips for a little watercolor if you need that. All right, let's move this off of here. Let's just look at the book. Again, this one was pretty messed up as far as old, But this is very cool, And remember, this one is 1959. This looks pretty hip for 1959, in my opinion. This looks like the late 60s, early 70s, this design. I thought that looked pretty Jansen swimwear. That looked pretty fashion. I mean, the illustration looked kind of forward, right? All right, so let's just do a little magazine harvest. Let's do a little harvesting there. All right, so I'm going to cut out these slides and that camera. We'll just go through this for a minute. This poor girl. I actually like these better. uh, I'm just gonna kind of quickly go and pick out some of my favorites. I shouldn't plan a giveaway today because I was thinking Samantha was going to be here again. Threw my day off a little bit, but I guess I could do a little. We could do another. What do you call it? Pantone card thing. I like all these faces. That one's cute. Letters to the editor, Space Voyagers. Sirs, I'm sure that you had the same pleasure that I did upon looking at our 7 spacemen, Space Voyager it's talking about the April issue. After such, how the text is so tiny. After such grueling tests, they still show confidence and notice a complete picture of modesty that shows on each smiling face. Now I have no fears. I don't know what the article was about. So anyway, that was tiny print in these magazines. But speaking of space, the meteor showers are, I think, in tonight or last night and tonight. So if you have clear skies, I think the meteor showers are out. Look, that's so cool. That's cool. There's a clown. Squirrel. Oh, I did. Let me see. I did save something that I was going to share with y'all. I did save something in my photos. Let's see. What was it? It was something squirrel. Where is it? Oh, this is what it was. This was on Facebook or somewhere. But look at this. Instead of ACDC, ADHD. Highway to Hey Look. Squirrel. Some of y'all will get this if you're old enough. The ACDC Highway to Hell. Highway to Hey Look, Squirrel. I say that. I thought that was pretty good. And then, I did say, yeah. So Samantha, here's Boo. So when she was going to be here, I was going to say, well, we're not showing our faces. So I printed her picture out. So I thought that she'd be sitting over here, and we could do. Here's Boo, and look. And here's my picture here. What? Oh. I was going to have us peeking in the screen. Okay, wait, let's go back to my pictures. What else do I have? I had something else I was going to show, but maybe that's it. Maybe that was it. Along with my little hands there, Lisa. But the squirrel reminded me of that. I like this, though. I like all that. I'm not going to cut it all out right now. I'm just going to look through. But I do like to add color to mine. This is the stock market, how they, back in the day, phones, no computers. This one's cool. Look at all the stuff on here. The moving truck, these little people would work good for my postcards. I'll pull that book out here so I can. And we'll do a Pantone. We'll do a Pantone card giveaway. I'll give y'all some stickers or something. Something kind of easy to pull for you guys. But it's just kind of cool, especially since this is in the 50s. Tang, y'all remember Tang? You remember it from going to space. But anyway, something's stuck there. There we go. This one's kind of hard to get apart. But I like the ads. The ads are my favorite. Again, this one looks very, doesn't look like 50s to me. But that's pretty cool. And look at her. All kinds of fruits with little faces on them. They're crying. Lifesaver stole our flavor. Anyway, then here's some, I thought of Mary, I'll tell you when I saw these. Mary likes to draw these kind of people. And, you know, folk paintings, if you will. You know, paintings from the folk art era, you know. And she'll draw these kind of people and paint them, sketch them. So there's those. And anyway, I'm just kind of half flipping through here. That one's cool. The car. These little people right here, they're a good size for a postcard. Lots of what can you do with peaches? Good plane right there. Oh, Janet, do we need to cut this out for Robert? Janet, are you here? I want to send this to Robert. I think I've done this before. I think I sent him a lawnmower before. Janet, are you here? Maybe it's best if she's not. Oh my God. There's a lot in these magazines. Look at the teddy bear and the little girl, Sugar Crisp. Anyway. All right, so that was, and then this one, of course, has all the Kennedy, all the things about the Kennedys in it after, you know, his time. All right, I'm not going to go through any more of these. We'll go ahead and do a couple of giveaways. Let me get over here to my... Oh, let's see here. Where are they? I'm going to move things around. If y'all don't think I have plenty of postcards to work with, let's see, here's some Pantone. Trust me, these are my leftovers. These are my leftovers from doing the Carrie Griffith challenge with the, what do you call it, jelly plate backgrounds. These are my leftovers that I still want to do something with. We're going to pull these. But look. Trust me, I've had these for some years, you know, and yeah, not gonna ever run out of anything to make postcards with. Plus, I have all the postcards that are, you know, here. Let's before we do this, like the postcards that are already postcards, and. That I just add a little bit of something to them, like these here. Like these. See, I just add like 1 or 2 images to them. So if you have any kind of just postcards that you could add things to, like this eagle here. I got this guy, he's grabbed them. The eagle grabbed him. It's my Joanne from her dad. I got that one there. But you can just have whatever kind of postcards you have, just add some little something to them, and they're fun. Here's the 3 that I have in this book of the Pantone ones. It was yellow, blue, and red Pantone, and so they look like this. You know, you can buy these on Amazon, and then you add whatever you want to them. So I did this one on the yellow, this one on the blue, and that one on the red. So they're kind of fun to make things with. And then these are just small, like 3x4 collage art cards that I made that were just small enough to put in here. So I put those on a piece of white backing and then put those in here. Some of my art cards. And then here's just some smaller collages in process. I just have them in there. And then here's my, these are my, the challenge from the July challenge. Oh, no, this isn't it. Wait, one more page. These are other ones I had. Here we go. Starting here. The July challenge, Carrie Griffiths jelly plate. And then you just had to put the number of the day. So I have all mine in here. I'm not going to take them out. It's kind of, the shine. But so I got all 31. They're this, most of them are this way. This is the only one that's vertical. All the others are horizontal. But yeah, the 31 days of jelly plated with the numbers. And I posted every day. I posted one every day on Instagram. So and then I painted the backs black, signed them on the back, and put a little postage stamp on the back of every one. And then here's some other ones that I've just been playing with. So this is just kind of my postcard book. So, all right. So let's see. If we do, let's try to get something maybe. What about the imagination one? Maybe the imagination one. This one's got all kinds of different stuff in it for your imagination. See, I think, yeah, we'll go with this one. So I can cut some. I'll cut you all out some. So we'll do this usual. Thanks, Elisa. We'll do the usual 2 US, 2 international. So let's see. Let's do, I don't know. This is kind of, maybe I should go by color. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's pick a light purple and a dark purple. We'll do that international. And then let's do a couple of, here. Let's do a green and do another green, a yellow. Here, we'll do that. There we go. So we'll do, and I'm going to try to match up some kind of stickers to go with them. So we'll do 2 international, 2 US, and we will do them. We do them separately when we do giveaways. So because there's less international people, that way. All right. So we'll start with international. Let's see. Let's go over here to the book. With these markers, I'm constantly shuffling, so I have room on the desk. All right, let's find something purple. Some images that are purple. I know these are kind of creepy cool, but I think they're kind of cool. All right, so let's see here. I have to get my... Look away, Angie. I'm going to cut. Okay, so we'll put a couple of these. Just going to make a quick little, we'll do a quick little postcard. You'll have to build it yourself. If you build it, they will come. All right, now let's see if I can find a couple here for in the yellow green section. Pink, come on. All right, these are kind of odd, but they're kind of cool. Okay. I like putting these little kits together for y'all. It makes it kind of fun, I think. I don't know. Maybe y'all think it's silly. Okay, let's put this little mushroom with this one. Let's see what else we can find. So put in these little kits. I don't have any more of my little brown envelopes. I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow, so I will get some more brown envelopes. So in the meantime, I have to use these. Hang on. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see. We need to add some more stuff. This isn't enough stuff. But I'm getting them put together first. Then we'll do the giveaway. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. Let's see, Den says, very fun and do half the work for us. Well, it's to spark your imagination. That's how I look at it. Sparks your imagination. All right, let's see what else I can find over here. Let me look around. Oh, what I did get, I don't know if I'll show it. I think a lot of people have already shown it. I'm a little late to this one. This one is the new summer set. Maybe I can do a flip of it after we do the giveaway. We have time. I pulled out all the cardstock pages that these. This will be good. These are the cardstock pages that come inside the summer set. And oh, here's some little faces. Let's cut these up. Put these in there. Look at that. We'll put these in here. This one has a lot of purple. I was trying to match up the purple. There's some faces. And then these little yellow ones. I like these too. So these are the pieces of cardstock that come in the Somerset Studio and the art journaling magazines. They have these pieces of cardstock like this in them. Y'all know what I mean? That come, I take them out. They're perforated. I take them out. But we'll do a quick little flip of that in a minute. Let's finish this. Did this go with this? I think so. All right. So I might find a couple other things to throw in there. But let me just do the giveaway for now. Okay, these are US. We'll wait a minute because I said the purple ones were international. I do have something coming from Amazon, I think tomorrow. So maybe I'll have something new to show y'all on Wednesday. All right, so let's see here. You like the kits, Elisa? Okay, thanks for saying that. Because sometimes I think, I don't know. I don't really hear back from people. I mean, I hear back from people saying, oh, I got your kit. But I don't know if anybody's ever really making anything out of it. But that's okay. If it inspires you, then that's what matters to me. If it inspires you to make something, to be creative, even put it, just glue the stuff into your art journal. Glue it into your art journal. All right, so we're going to do, here comes Malibu. So I'm going to jump up here. All right, what color are these? We'll do purple. All right, these are international. All right, we'll do the international first. Okay, so how it works, if you're new here, and if you're lurking, feel free to put in a number. You just have to be willing to send me your address because too much stuff to clean up now. So look behind me. Don't look behind you, Dee Dee, until you're done. So I forgot what I was going to say. All right, so we're going to do international only. Let me get my iPad so we can do, let me find the random.org. While I type in go, when I type in go, put in one number between 1 and 100. First two people closest, international only at first. Read the prompts here. Let me go to my random here. Random.org. Okay. Okay, so we got my random.org. Here's our little generator window. Okay, when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Make sure you have all messages or live messages, whichever it says on your device, because otherwise you will not see all the chat. When I type in go, one number, don't change your numbers, one number only between 1 and 100, first two people closest without going over. I'll send you, and I'll put a couple more things in there. I just didn't take I'll take the time to throw a couple other things. Oh, you got a kit, Jane? Okay, good. Okay. All right. International only at first. Okay. And like I said, I'll put some more little collage bits or something in there. Malibu, leave that alone, baby. Oh, yay. And then, like I said, Janet comes on at 1. Hopefully Samantha will be here. And we can watch in the background while we're whatever we're doing. I don't know what time she's going to get her. I can't say. So let me sip on my water here. I don't think I've got any messages from her, but I will double check. No. Oh, Logan. First picture is for the grandparents. This is a rock and roll version. So I got new picture of Logan going back to school. There's Logan out in LA. And the second one is the rock and roll version, she said. Okay, I won't show that one. All right, so I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know, right, Janet? I can't either. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and pick a number. Here we go. First 2 people, international only. First 2 people closest to 84. 84. All right, let's see. 84. Looks like Joanne had 69 and Jane had 71. Am I right? So not many of y'all played. I mean, not many internationals today. So it looks like Joanne and Jane. Am I correct, y'all? And I have both their addresses. So congrats. And like I said, I'll throw some more stuff in there for y'all because I just didn't take too much time to do that. All right. Next, we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to do US only. USA only. Okay, 1 to 100. Okay. Wait till I type in go. Here we go. All righty. My book list here for you guys. It needs to go in my other book. I'm looking around, see if there was anything else I missed sharing with y'all today. I'll do a quick flip through the Somerset. And, you know, I know Xander's shown it, and I think Kathy and Colleen might have shown it too. Or one of them did. So we'll do a quick flip through that. Again, I already took out the cardstock papers that come in there. They're perforated and they're easy to pull out. All right, I'm going to count down. Get your numbers in. Get your numbers in. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. All right, there we go. New number. 77. You like that, Tiff? 77. All right, so 77. First 2 people, because Annette had 74, but let me go all the way back. I just saw that pop up. I'm looking for the 70s. Okay, so let's see. And Carol, what number did I say it was? See, 80. Let me go back on here. What number? 77. It was 77. Okay. I can't go over. Okay, so let's see. Annette. I think Annette was one. She had 74. Let me scroll here. Let me scroll. Uh, Somebody's probably already answered it by now. Is it Christine G was 67? Yeah, Christine G. Okay. And I have both, unless y'all moved, I have both y'all's addresses. If you move, let me know. Email me your address. Okay, so there we go. All right, I think we got that right. Yeah, thanks, Janet. All right, let me quickly flip through the Somerset. And yeah. Hi, Cindy, if I missed you. Anybody else I missed coming in? So I'm going to just do a quick little flip through the Somerset, except minus the pages I tore, the card stocks that I tore out. Those are interspersed throughout the magazine. Let's see. Let's brighten it up just a little. Not that much. Let's autofocus again. Okay. All right, guys. Here's some stuff with Alice. It looks like an Alice section. And I have not read any of it, so I don't know any of the articles yet. But Zandra and Colleen and Kathy, I think all three of them have this magazine. They're talking about these brushes, putting the little faces on the paint brushes. I know people have done this years ago. That's probably why they're calling it new again. But putting the faces on paint brushes like this. Oh, thanks, Cindy. That's a nice thing to say. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I think people just, they're just being nice. See, like here's two of the card stocks were in there. So here's doing scents, scents. And just different art journaling. They're all about the art journaling mixed media. And so you can get lots of ideas. And they've been putting little project sheets in the last couple of years or so. Affirmations, color crush cards. It looks like postcard size, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be postcard size. It doesn't. I guess you can do it any size, but I think these are probably postcard size. Look, little old shoes in a little cage. I don't know about that, but vintagey. It's very vintagey. More cards, envelope art. That goes back to mail art back in the day, right, Janet? Mail art. We used to do mail art way back in the day with a lot of rubber stamps. Oh, look, they give you some templates. More kind of tag type things. Here's In the Attic. Things out of the attic. Very rustic. Mail art mood boards. Mixed media excavations of design legends. And this is Lynn Perella. She's in she's probably, I think she's one of the editors, contributors. She's been around. I have her books from the 90s. Her art books. So give y'all some ideas, maybe. You miss mail art? Yeah, I have a couple of old books on mail art. I came across them when I was shifting my books downstairs, Janet. I should pull those out. Mail art books, and then here's some project sheets. Vintage, making old books into projects outside the box. I think these might be box tops, but they could be postcards. More postcards in a box. Or art cards or ATCs. It can be any and all of the above. Anything that you use to collect your tags, your cards, your ATCs, your postcards. I mean, they're fun to do because they're small. They're small little art pieces, right? So you can, here's different size templates for you. Some different color combinations. Some review of new products. Here's a spotlight on some of the details of the projects that were in the book, and it tells you the page numbers. Tea bags. I think that's about it. So there we go. That's the newest Somerset Studio. It's been out a couple weeks, I'm sure. It's volume 28, issue 3. And it says August, September, October. You display until the end of October. So yeah, that's the newest one. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate y'all hanging out while we did another collage circle here. I will varnish it and I'll post it. And I will paint the back and I'll put copper on the edges. But it was fun. I thought it was fun. It was really easy. I mean, it was, some floral book and the bird book and some butterfly stickers, some little butterfly stickers. So hi, Bo Beanie. Good to see you. Thank you, Annette. You'll have a good day too. And don't forget, Janet comes on at, where'd she go? There she is. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern. And kind of a chill day today because, like I said, I was expecting to do a jelly plate session with Boo, but we'll have to do something. Hi, Linda. Do something with my new Devon stencil maybe on Wednesday. All right, guys, y'all have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye.